What's going on, guys? We're about to start Jack Hammer's sophomore season. Right here, we're going to go through the statistics and check out how we did last year. Got 74 total tackles, 4.5 sacks, 2 interceptions, and 5 forced fumbles. And so it was a good, very impressive year for the rookie linebacker, but now in his sophomore year, now with higher expectations, first game of the year against the UNLV Rebels. And so we'll go to the first quarter. Jack gets a tackle on the second play from scrimmage, and then comes on the third play and gets the running back in the backfield. And so Minnesota taking over early in this game. They have a 10-0 lead working right now, and their defense is just picking up right where they left off last season. Playing very well. They're the #1 run defense, and they were the number 10 overall defense. And once again, they get the interception. They had one of the highest turnover differentials last year. And Minnesota had an early lead, and they kept piling it on. Now 13-0. We're winding down the time now in the second quarter, and the quarterback is sacked and fumbled. It's picked up by Minnesota. They're inside the UNLV 20. That would lead to another touchdown and the mixed extra point. And UNLV's offense was just really struggling. They get a decent gain on the ground there, but a holding penalty is going to negate it. And we'll jump to the fourth quarter. 40-0 Gophers. UNLV had nothing on offense the entire day. Minnesota played good pass defense, and they would not let them get anywhere on the ground. So we'll go 3rd and 11, now 3 minutes left in the game, and that ball is going to be knocked away. And so the Gophers destroy UNLV in their first game of the season, and Jack only had 2 tackles, and they came on UNLV's opening possession. But now we'll go to the Gophers' second game against the Western Michigan Broncos. Back at TCF Bank Stadium, working with a 7-0 lead. Jack trying to pressure the quarterback, and he gets the pass off to his receiver. He'll find Minnesota territory, but now working on 3rd and long. But the quarterback was hit as he threw, and the ball didn't go anywhere. And so we'll go into Western Michigan's next drive in the first quarter. Minnesota still up 7-0. Pass left deep. That's going to be complete, getting to about midfield for the Broncos. And now working on 3rd and 7, and the pass goes over the middle. That was in Jack's zone, and it's going to be another Western Michigan first down. So they're threatening, and that pass over the middle is intercepted by the Gophers. And Jack's trying to get out in front and help block, but he doesn't need any help. He's going to go to the house himself. Touchdown Gophers, and they're up 14-0. Later, Western Michigan back in Minnesota territory. Play action goes over the middle. That pass is complete. He splits the safeties. Western Michigan on the board, and Minnesota allows their first points of the season. And now we'll go to the second half, and Jack does not have a tackle yet, so only 2 tackles in the first 6 quarters of play. Go 3rd and 11, and Jack finally gets in on the action. He puts a shoulder into the receiver and doesn't allow him to get a first down. And now Western Michigan back in Minnesota territory. 3rd and 7 pass goes to the running back, but he doesn't get any yards, and that will lead to a field goal. And now Western Michigan still trying to battle back in this game. That pass is going to be complete for a first down. But now 3rd and 18 out of the gun for the Broncos. Very critical down. Pass is going to go deep on the right side, and you got to be kidding me. You let him catch that? And so the Broncos extend their drive. Now 1st and 10. Pass is going to go short over the middle. Broncos pick up another first down. And now the Broncos are going to hand the ball off left to the running back, and he's going to go up to get some tough yards against the Minnesota run defense. Get 1st and goal now for the Broncos. Just over 3.5 left in this game. Quick pass on the right, and that is intercepted by the Gophers. That is the dagger in this game, and Minnesota wins 24-10. And once again, Jack only with 2 tackles. He's only got 4 tackles after the first 2 games, and now they got the 0-2 Syracuse Orange back at home. And now Jack getting into the action. He was angry about his performance in the previous 2 games, and he gets in the first quarter, gets a tackle. And now Syracuse trying to run the ball again on 3rd down, and that's not going to work. Minnesota now up 3-0 in this game, and 3rd and 14 for the Orange. Minnesota bringing the pressure, and that's just going to be a short, incomplete pass. But still, only 3-0 with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. 3rd and 6, Jack trying to bring some pressure, and that pass goes over the middle, and it's picked off by a Gopher defender. But the Gophers would turn the ball over, and so we're still 3-0. End of the first half. 2nd and 4 for the Orange, trying to go over to the left side. That pass is going to be complete. That'll be a first down for the Orange. And now working at about midfield. Back to pass for the Orange. Pass goes left, deep. That is caught at the 25-yard line. And so the Orange with their first spark of offense in this game. First down handoff. That's not going to pick up any yards, but Jack Hammer's like, come on, man. 15-yard face mask on a defensive tackle, and Syracuse is getting even closer to the end zone now. 3rd and long, though. Gophers trying to get a stop. That pass goes to the end zone, and it is dropped. And so the Syracuse Orange have to settle for a field goal. But a quick Minnesota interception would get Syracuse back in action, and they go over the middle, get a first down, and they get another field goal for the half. And so they go to the half with a 3-point lead, and now in the second half, and that pass is going to be complete. They have a rhythm going on offense, and Jack Hammer's like, come on, guys, we got to get it together. So now 3rd and 8 for the Orange, and that pass is also complete. And so the Orange doing some major damage against the Minnesota pass defense. Now 2nd and 10, and they're trying to run the ball, but Jack's like, that's not going to work against me. And so 3rd and 9, they're going back to the air, and it's just knocked away, and the Orange missed the field goal. So the Gophers took over, but they couldn't do anything on offense. So it's still 3-6 in the 3rd quarter. The Orange get a first down on the ground. Jack takes down the running back after a short gain. And now 3rd and 5 for the Orange. And the pass goes out of the backfield, but the Gophers are there to wrap him up after a gain of maybe 1. But this game was really defensive, and the Gophers still with not much offense to show. So we're in the 4th quarter now, and Jack trying to bring this defense together, get a big stop, and so they can get some points. And that handoff is not going to go anywhere. And so the Gophers finally do score on offense again, and now it's 10-6, and now Minnesota's defense just needs one more stop, and Syracuse finds himself 4th and short, man in motion, and they're going to drop back and pass. That goes over the middle, and it is incomplete, and so Minnesota took over, but Syracuse got the ball back one more time. And on 1st and 15, Jack Hammer comes through and sacks the quarterback. Now 4th and 18. Any more hope for the Orange? It's going to have to happen on this play, and it is going to be a turnover on downs. So the Gophers win this game, move to 3-0 on the year, win 13-6 in a defensive matchup against the Syracuse Orange. Jack with 8 tackles and a sack. Much improved after the first couple games, statistically anyways, and the Gophers pick up another win, but now they begin Big Ten play against the Michigan State Spartans, and they're going to the ground early, and they get a big gain against the Minnesota run defense. That's going to get them into Minnesota territory at the 34-yard line, and now 1st and 10 for the Spartans, and they get a first down pass over the middle, and Jack almost took that guy's head off, but luckily he got down to the ground before Jack could lay the hit. And so 3rd and 9 now for the Spartans. They're going to run the ball, and that's not going to go anywhere. And so Jack now on the field goal block team, and I wasn't really paying attention because I was watching football on my picture-in-picture, and we block it. And so the Spartans come up empty on their opening possession. And we'll go ahead now to the 2nd quarter. Still no score in this game. Pass goes over the middle, and Jack hung with the receiver, but he just got a step on him, so it's a first down for the Spartans. And they're back to pass all day for the quarterback. We're not getting any pressure on him. Jack trying to cover this one receiver, and he just makes an adjustment, and he gets the first down over the middle. And so Spartans now with some offense going, and 3rd and 1, and that run is going to go nowhere. Jack helped get it on the tackle. And now with just 17 seconds left, 3rd and 5 for the Spartans. They get a pass over the middle. That is complete. Now 1st and 10, just a few seconds left in this first half. That pass is complete. He does not get out of bounds, and so Michigan State is going to have to use their final timeout. And the Spartans offense stays on the field. They won't even try the field goal. That pass goes to the end zone. It's going to fall incomplete. I know it's really hard to see, but we go to the half at 0-0. Now 3rd quarter, Michigan State trying to run the ball. They get a few yards, but a holding penalty will push them back even further now, make it 2nd and 23. And so the Spartans now on 2nd and long, and they're in a really bad situation. That pass goes over the middle, and it's knocked away by a Gopher defender, and so it would bring up 3rd and 23. And now bringing the pressure by Minnesota, and they're going to get the safety. It's now 2-0. Our first points come in the 3rd quarter, and now Michigan State trying to get into Minnesota territory and get some points. They got a first down carry, and now 2nd and 4. They're about in field goal range. But Jack puts the running back down, and so it's 3rd and 4, trying to run the ball again, and it's just not going to work against our defense, all right? Stop trying. And we'll jump towards the end of the game in the 4th quarter, and Minnesota's up 12-0, and they're still bringing the pressure on Michigan State. They get another sack, bring up 4th down. Minnesota's defense really played well again today, and the quarterback is just going to get drilled in the backfield, and so Minnesota takes over, gets another field goal, and Michigan State back on offense, but really what's the point with 10 seconds remaining? add a little insult to injury, Minnesota caps off the game with an interception. Michigan State is shut out by the Gophers in a 15-0 victory for Jack Hammer and Minnesota, and so they advanced to 4-0 on the season. Jack with 9 tackles in that game and a solid performance by the Gophers defense. And so next episode, we have a really big showdown coming up in the Big Ten, battling for the Little Brown Jug against the Michigan Wolverines. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. You guys have a great day, and follow me on Twitter at Mr. Hurricane to see when the next videos are coming out.